everyone, PolytopiaQueen here, and we are back with another weekly challenge video. So we managed to stay in the Diamond League again for weekly challenge number 20, and let's see how it goes. These giants were pretty crazy, I can't lie, especially because you couldn't mind bend them either, which is what I tried to do in my first attempt, and yeah, that went horribly wrong. So what I tried to do was avoid them. What did end up happening, which we'll be able to see later on in the game, was that they were just camping by my cities, which was a bit frustrating because then it restricted me in training more units. I took a bit of a gamble here as well, hoping that this giant wouldn't siege my city. I think it probably would have if I did train a warrior here, because as you can see they one-shot them, so. Meditation from this room was quite nice as well, because that allowed us to get the pacifist monument quite early on in the game. I also got filler here to reduce the cost of my techs. Something else I noticed as well is that these giants won't attack defenders unless they can kill them if they're really low health, which was really useful to know, as this is how I captured the two cities by the lighthouses. So we were able to put down the Altar of Peace monument by turn 7 by not attacking the giants or any other bots, which was pretty handy. And then I also got an explorer here. And we discovered IMO. The mines on this map are so crazy. And then we grabbed some stars here and got a park. So by trying to avoid and not attack the giants, they actually helped us quite a bit out of the bot, and also the other bots helped us by attacking the giants as well. So it worked out pretty well for me avoiding the giants early on in the game. It definitely would have been so great though if we could have mind bended them and have 10 giants go after the bots. This was a really nice border growth here, getting those extra resources. It was kind of frustrating at times though when the giants would just heal and not move off of the cities though. So the giant finally moved off so that we could capture this city here. And we grabbed another explorer to try and get the lighthouses, because I really wanted to get Eye of God this game. And again, another explorer. So I definitely think the easiest way to capture this village, and there is another one pretty much identical to this one over here, is just to land defenders on it, because the giants won't attack defenders. But I think I probably should have done that a bit earlier on in the game so that I could also grab the ruin as well, because there were quite a lot of ruins in this map. So we were able to take out Cincy by next turn, and we grabbed some stars for this city down here. So this is what I mean when I said the giants were just like camping my city, because I was training a lot of defenders, and when I did train a swordsman, I attacked it straight away. So that did restrict me from training units in these cities, and I probably should have started training a lot of units on these and just bringing them over. And then I sent this raft off to capture this city over here. Border growth and population growth for those cities. So we got a ramming ruin, which wasn't that helpful. And another explorer to try and pick up those lighthouses. So I made a little bit of a mistake here by leaving that city open, as the giant just came along and sieged. So I did miss out on quite a few stars. But I did knock it off with a giant that I was going to use to try and take out the remaining bots. And Imo was also able to take out one of my defenders. But I knocked it off again with another giant. And I got a workshop for that one because we already had the lighthouses in that area. That giant took a lot of hits then. And we finally got, I also got navigation here as well, so that we could pick up the stars. I went for border growth here to try and pick up some more points. So So it's pretty unfortunate because of this mountain here, we weren't able to drop the defender on the village. So if I would have moved onto the water a bit earlier with these rafts, then we would have been able to reach the village and captured. So just a few turns earlier getting on the water, I think we definitely would have been able to get all of the starfish, the 2 ruins, the village, and then also the ruin and starfish over here as well. So I definitely think it is a good idea to get on the water a bit earlier on in the game. And then here I'm connecting all my cities to get Grand Bazaar. I was hoping that explorer might have uncovered this fog, but on turn 20 I focused on upgrading the cities that I had as much as I could, and then I also picked up some tech as well because I had some stars left over. So I was pretty happy with a score of 15,000. Yeah, overall I was pretty happy with that run. I think getting on the water a bit earlier would have allowed us to capture that final village on the water and also grab all of the starfish and ruins. I also probably could have placed some markets down as well to try and get some extra stars per turn. And then I think I might have needed some swordsmen or knights to take out Imo as well at the end there. And thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.